We're back in this game, so let's go there. I hope it didn't restart everything. Let's get this. Anything beyond here? I doubt it. Oh, is it teensy bit? Not like anything too interesting. Into the well we go. I hope it saved our progress here. I really do. Oh no. Hello, traveler. Greetings, salutations, welcome. This place is the hub. It exists separate from the worlds beyond, connecting to them via the chapel gates ahead. Please enjoy your time here. We like adding post things, post-modern, post-sexual, post-verbal. This film could be called post-spatial, though I don't know how that would change anything. This game is a walking simulator. It's been a while since there was another of you. The last one was the Predecessor. He seemed deeply troubled. He left a lot of things behind across these worlds. Feel free to collect them, or not. He traversed the worlds, opened the final gate, and left. I don't remember what happened after. Some of the beings across these worlds will say more things to you if you talk to them again. Some say silly and funny things. Yeah, like this. Well, hi. Those red things are the power sources. They allow this space to continue to exist. Okay, I have nothing else to say. I do believe this is a wonderful space we have here. You'll find the gates up ahead in the chapel. The envoy is there too, a guardian. It used to be the same, but now we are the same, and it is different. Through the gates, you'll eventually reach core worlds. These are larger, more permanent worlds, each with their own guardian and denizens. They are cool. We are little pustules gliding by our own dim light. Growths on the sides of a grotesque creature. Fungus. You can hear every echo. Dimensional interloper. Before you stand the gates, teleporters to series of isolated worlds. Once you have witnessed to them, the final gate will open, leading to the center of everything. These spaces have existed for eternity, ever present and ever changing. I cannot speak to what you might witness. Well, I'm gonna start with the green one. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Oh, it did save. Teeny bit. I don't quite believe this is the first world, so yes. Can't. You stand solitary, removed, alone. Bruh. alone. You can't go back to it. What made it so special? The common presence you long for is gone. Gone. Pursuit of hollow purity. To drive it away. Their objections, their impotence keep going. No! Where? Music motif. Okay. Oh, okay. Quite odd. The favor of a god, a love supreme, deep inside where kindred spirits you and I. Bouncing balls you up from the pipe, so many wonderful colors. For as long as I can remember, there's been a canvas in front of me. Thanks for being here. Bouncing balls you up from the pipe, some will show up eventually. You can collide with the bouncy balls. Yay! With my eternal life, I'll see this world through to its end, until everyone who won't like me is gone. And they can't possibly figure out what's been done here. Oh, that's ominous. I'm gonna go see that guy last. I'm just gonna look at all these. Is instant matter transmission part of the solution? How will they find what remains? If you were to use a melee weapon, which weapon do you think you'd use? I think I'd use a greatsword or some similar really big one. Like a hammer or axe or something. Whoa. Okay, I'm back here. So that game did save. I grabbed a bat and beat them all to death. Every last one of them. Caved in their skulls, mangled their appendages. Oh. Oh no. It's not very nice. Oh, okay, here you go. Oh, come on. You had to leave. if you guys enjoy just the crunching sound. I might have to split this into 2 episodes. This game is quite long, okay? I think there's another canvas here. I probably got turned around a bit. At the end of everything, hold on to anything. Oh, okay, whoa. Oh no, not back here. Not back here. Oh man, this is giving me a headache. I don't like this. The sound design in this game is very good. Whoa. Let's explore. Ooh. Go to the tree, maybe? What is this? Very interesting. The Paralons are singing in the evening fog. Huh, that's odd. Maybe that's supposed to be a hydro pole. Let's go to the other tree. I think that's supposed to be a hydro pole or something. Electricity poles. This looks like an actual tree. Mushroom that flowers. It'd be nice to sit here and listen to the world. To smell the clean air and close my eyes for a while. Ooh, this is quite nice. Raw wood, unpolished. I wish I read more. I only say that because I can never find a book that interests me. But truthfully, I just don't look for them very often. Strewn tomes. There used to be a giant collection of encyclopedias up at the house. My brother inherited them and moved them to our house. There are some books I do want to, though. Maybe I will at some point. It feels weird to sleep in this bed. I spent many nights in it. This bed has seen a lot. Even now, it doesn't feel like my own. It doesn't feel like I should be in it. But it was nice. I am happy. I was welcomed there. Whoa. Why are we back here? It seems like that was the protagonist's house. Okay, yep, you again. Please don't send me to run. Okay, yep. There you go, leave again. Here we are once again. Musty world. La 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 la. Okay, weird symbols. Why am I back here? Skinless horse. Okay. Yeah. Constellations are wonderful. Something new. Okay. Yep. Whoa. This game is beautiful. It is a walking simulator. But it is quite beautiful. Okay. Where does that strange man come from? There is lore to this game. I just don't have the full picture yet. So he is a dimensional interloper. There was a predecessor who was hateful and has left memories around the world that we're collecting. What a nice musical touch there. You could eat a sandwich here with your family and it would probably be pretty nice. I remember when we used to do that. It was peaceful. A bag of compost. It smells very earthly. What? What is this place? What, can I talk to you? They'll find you tearing out your eyes. Okay, that's odd. They're hidden from sight. You remain close. Too close. Okay, it's a bunch of weird symbols. Someone could decode that. That would be pretty sick. Be really cool. Looming towers. They'll keep searching. I think those are the towers he's referring to. Okay, so you should be the last one. Underneath your skin, within your bones, eviscerate. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're back here. The center space. It would get windy here. I remember the times when I was on the bridge. Oh, I remember the times I was on the bridge. That was cool. So I collected this one. Remove cheese. Core World Monument. We are back here, it appears. Weaving around in the water. I'm happy the Guardian made these lakes for us. Stand atop all the pillars. Maybe it will be cool. Whoosh, water is fun. Hey there, I'm Seagrass. An instance of the concept of seagrass. Being in the water is fun. This game is beautiful. Like, low-key. Worm-like extensions penetrate this world. They stretch presumably infinitely outward. I'm not sure how far they go or how long they've been here, but they're here. He pondered them for a while. I didn't really like it when he came here. Too negative, too cynical, like, chill out, bro. The world is not that bad. There's a potency to the water. It's hydrogenated, or rather, partially hydrogenated. It helps with the cohesion. The fire looks like it's glass. Look like glass. The smell of a fireplace is really nice. This really is quite beautiful. Under the trees, a place of solace. Collected a mushroom. Ooh. So up the first monument we go. Oh no. Oh. Okay. So up the first monument we go. Monument to tradition. I choose to embrace the flames of the past, stoking the fire through the present. I will bear the torch into the future. Can't believe this game is a walking simulator. Greetings again, traveler. Worlds such as this are not my home. I visit and am welcomed. This too is a separate space, unique to itself. It is nice here. You tread the same path he did. Be wary. The guy before us was, apparently he had a lot of negative emotions, so. I don't like these fruits going on the trees. Up the second monument we go. Monument to destruction. Ooh, no. Existing forms must be destroyed. Removed of their impurities. I will mash them to pieces. I think that's smash, but I read mash, so. Naturally, it depends on what kind you're buying. If it's a large rubbish bin, there will likely be a significant down payment. If it's a smaller one, the down payment will be considerably less, if present at all. So beat on boats against the current, boring back ceaselessly into the past. Time isn't holding up. Where does that river flow to? Fortunately, I missed a dialogue thing there, so try to go to all of the monuments and all of the houses. Monument to joy. This is a good monument. It's a happy one. Pure exaltation. Vision of a could-be world. I will honor it. There are a variety of things we can feel, and we usually can't control the feelings or how we react to them. But that is okay, I think. We're not guards, we just stand here. These watchtowers are cool, though. They are a really pretty view. No, they have a really pretty view. There ought to be a bench here. I went with 726, which is my Gasper's theory number. Only the future knows how successful I'll be, but I'm not in that deep regardless, so it isn't a huge problem if it runs negative. Ooh, I see a memory or an item. Subscribe if you think this world is beautiful too. A drawing of a spire. Ooh. I think we got sent back here because we haven't finished everything, so I will attempt to talk to everything and go on every monument. Monument to sorrow. Deep grief and anguish. A world I have absconded. I will embody it. Let's go into the ocean then, shall we? Talk to some seagrass. Ooh, there's an emerald there. Seagrass, 50% sea, 50% grass. Seagrass. Whoa. A memory of a stone. Is there anything over here I wonder? I think I found the stone. At the end of the river, like the castle moat, viewed from the waterfall, a place of terminus. There's some beautiful piano in the background. Fun fact, I can play piano. I know I'm speedrunning some songs, so. There is a finality to this place, though it isn't the end. These lakes are still because there is little air movement here. It barely even acts as water, or what you might expect water to be like, I guess. But that's okay. At least you can jump high. I was just about to comment on that, because you can jump higher in this. Lakes are nice. The presence of bodies of water contributes a lot to an environment, even if they are fabricated. There aren't many lakes back home. There's oceans, bays, creeks, and canals, but few lakes. I like the lakes here. Up that hill, you'll find the guardian of this world in this sanctuary. It's a peaceful place with many trees. It is very pretty. Oh, delicately does the bluebird fly, unbothered by these earthly ways of mine. Say anything more? Okay. As a derivation of my placement in this location, you would be correct in assuming that I am an astronomer. I study the stars. The faculties by which they operate are truly remarkable. Countless existences have been dedicated to analyzing what the cosmos holds, and mine stands as one of them. Isn't this marvelous? Yet, my age continues to progress, and the bonds between my parts continue to weaken. My membrane has nearly dissipated, and my parts have begun to drift away and disintegrate. At this stage, I only wish to pass on my experiences to others. Oh, you're interested in the cosmos as much as I? Well, I'm delighted to hear that. If you'll allow me, I present to you a sample of their sheer magnitude. Whoa. It's pixelated, but still beautiful. Thank you, traveler. It brings me great joy in sharing such passions. I wish you hope on your journey, wherever it may lead you, and may the gleaming stars guide you evermore. Thank you. I enjoyed that interaction. Young. You're young. The person looks young. So their bonds aren't. unfabricated. Oh, I've already been to that monument. Okay. Which monument is next? Little bridge here. Ooh, there's a stone. Ooh, it looks like apple trees. And oranges. And wooded grove. A lot of fruits. A place of shade. You say anything more? Okay. Quite beautiful, honestly. Quite intent on discovering this place. Monument to peace. Tranquility. Something of the spaces standing still and solemn. I will maintain it. Ooh, there stones here? I think it sent me back here so I can see all the things I didn't get to see before. A cemetery, a graveyard, a place of passing. Do you have anything to say? For you? Okay. Nope. Monument to anger. They rejected my work. They ostracized my being for everything they did to me. I will make them pay. Everything is so tough, right, guys? Ooh, can't miss you. In my younger and more vulnerable years, I was hailed as a warrior. Fierce and confident, I fought with a blade aloft and blood afire. Oh, how I loved the thrill of battle. Alas, that was in an age long past, in a space separate from here. Memories of it have faded, and my prior stalwart form has been abstracted and altered. Yet, my time here has been most enjoyable. It is peaceful, it is quiet. Others like you come and go in search of their own meaning. I am quite fond of this pasture here in particular. The flowers are calm. It is warm. The peak, a place of outlook. Big chasm. Okay. One year on Christmas, it was cold outside and we lit a fire in the fireplace. I think that was the same year I got my red blanket. One more person to talk to and one more monument to go. And many more worlds. Hello, traveler. You whom the traveler embodies beyond this reality, beyond the dimensional barrier. I speak to the both of you as you remain separate entities despite your current metaphysical bond. Long ago, there existed a world. You beyond the barrier are familiar with this world. At some point, the world wound up destroyed. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen. And so that world is no more. I was selected to remember this old world. My memories of it continue to fade, yet I still perceive its temporal imprint. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone. Now I'm exhausted. The Guardian's right up ahead. It should be willing to pass on information if you seek it. Your existences here mean far more than you can know now. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Keep going. I used to be a clockmaker. It was nice. The stink bug thinks it's hiding. Check out this view. It all seems so small from up here. Monument to Ascension. My being will be subsumed into creation itself. I will rise. Whoa. I guess I ascended. A music motif. I commend your dedication. Welcome to this hidden space. You have witnessed the monuments. They are remembrances of worldly feelings, of tradition, destruction, joy, sorrow, peace, anger, ascension. You follow the path of the Predecessor. He believed these worlds to contain the source of all creation. He slipped into these worlds, willed himself here. He reached the core. Our worlds are unstable, ephemeral glimpses into other realities. He even entered the core, everything shattered. No, he entered the core, everything shattered. They will again. Whoa. Well, that's falling quite a great distance. The sanctuary, a place of safety. Hello, traveler. Welcome to the sanctuary. Have you spoken to the beings here? Despite their incorporeal form, they continue to exist, to experience happiness and contemplation, to receive time and memories, to pursue things far grander than themselves, to love and to be loved. Do you feel the same? I created this space to provide respite for them. In the present spatio-temporal point, I fear that places like this are sadly quite rare. I don't know what they think of me, but I hope they're content. Thank you for your presence here. Everything you experience continuously informs the things you make and did. An amalgam of everything, absorbing, reshaping, pulsating. Keep experiencing. Keep going. I have faith in you. monument to nothing. These worlds are not real. I know this. It is their non-existence that compelled me here. They are transitional spaces between everything and nothing. Art grants the power to create and to destroy, to change things, and to hold them constant, to affect others and to affect myself. I want to create things that mean something, to fight for what I hold dearest to my heart. I never got along with others. I felt like an outcast. I reviled their yet I envied them. As I climb, I wonder what will become of me when this is all over. When I pass through that final gate, perhaps salvation, perhaps obliteration. I think that's the protagonist speaking. We're back. So you saw the monuments. They are truly fascinating things. I'm glad you got to see them. The Horse Masters in Jersey. When will it be soft launched? The wonderful tree park day 1 access has been announced over a 3-day period tomorrow. Okay. Brews of the finest quality will be served at, okay. Cider and matcha are the minutely specials. Then get active. Operation Get Active. I used to work as a clerk with the Monument Guardian. The work it does is truly important, providing respite for all of those beings. I wonder what it is. What those things mean? This will disappear. Why are you here? It will be destroyed.
Good on the injection.
I'm finishing what you didn't finish.
Sorry.
Because I had to collect all the things. And I had to talk to every single character. You continue to explore. This space is not meant to last. It will end. And you will end with it. He still looms here. Soul given form. Oh. Let's go into the blue gate. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Your being is stronger than his. He wanted to cause pain. He should not have been here. And you should not be here. Oh no. Not this again. Horizontal and vertical planing machine. Thomas Shanks and Company, 1906. Industrious and fortified planing machines like this were used to create flat surfaces across large pieces of metal. The specific mechanism saw use in maintenance works along the Clyde River in Renfrew, Scotland, from 1906 all the way to 1984. Steam hammer, R.U. Ross and Sons. Industrial steam hammer built in 1907 for use in repair shops along the Clyde River in Renfrew, Scotland. Evidence by its side, it was used primarily to forge parts for the river authorities' fleet of barges and dredgers. High pressure turbine power. Whoa. Okay. Ugh. Oh no. What the heck? Empty bar. No one has been here. Precarious cash register. I don't know if I understand love, or at least not romantic love. I think familial and platonic love are nice though. The jukebox is playing a piano tune in F minor. You can hear it, I think. Calm seating. It's like a noir film. Oh no. Ah! Okay. Here we go again, I suppose. This is gonna be very fun to edit. Hey, how's it going? Memories are kind of strange. Each time we tell a story, we reframe it in our head. The original memory is never gone, but it gradually shifts into something else. That is cool, I think. Sometimes scary, but that is okay. You want a little version of me? It's straight ahead. No pressure, though. One time in I met this really chill old dude who offered to pay for my hostel. I didn't want him to, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. He was chill. Have you, Hollow Man? I have you. Oh, not back here. Epistemology. Oh, back here. Family's burial plot. Into this hallowed earth lie 412 unknown souls. May they all rest in peace. Memory of a bat. It's Halloween themed. An epitaph commemorating a prominent religious figure. No, no. Oh, not here. Some of them were full slice of pizza. I mean, I'm sure it'll get eaten somehow. It has a way of working out like that. I just don't expect it to enjoy the process, though. I was able to get past the first 2 exams. How screwed are we? No, we aren't screwed at all. Why? Well, because we have the exams. They'll let us get through with them. Despite extended correspondence, I have come to the conclusion that such faculties are hard to come by. The geometric shapes have been thoroughly abstracted, leaving me lost without a solid grasp on my environment. I will write to my lawyer to see what arrangements can be made. I don't think any arrangements can be made about that, but maybe. I need some blocks, man. Can I build the next great empire without blocks? The creature was born on day 1. It didn't even know yet, and then it disappeared. It witnessed all of that. I don't know. I guess I just feel kind of bad. The creature was born on day 1. Okay. No. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I want to become something. I can't sit idly doing nothing. I need to make an impact somehow. It's hard to sustain the motivation, though. I'm tired. I'm tired. core world. Constructs. Whoa. This is sick. I just like the hydropole thing. We have a little town here, farms, houses, public areas, other anomalous things too. The top is where the queen resides. She's the guardian of this area. The constructs that float above here are mid-development. They are yet to fully realize what they will become. But they're trying. Sometimes I wish it would all be incinerated in a great fire. That's dark. This house cannot help you perceive yourself as part of society. How's that? Okay. This house has a cool bridge to connect the other houses, connect space. Huh. This house can cause eco death or actual death. House is a museum. It hosts fun parties. Come by sometimes. This house has the giant ice cream cones that you couldn't get near the lake. This house creates potato initiatives. Or those. This house is using a new word. I am blends. Okay. Let's head down here. Object. Okay. Where did they go? Only things. Void. The layered buildings create constructs which float around here. Sometimes they grow to be really big. Someone came through here a little while ago. He appeared fascinated with our town. I don't think we have anything too special, though, so I wasn't sure what to say to him. I wonder how the big dude by the staircase and the queen know each other. This house wants to show you the wisdom of the world. This house is full of signals of errors that may or might not happen. This house wants you to know that you are loved. Aww. This house has a super jumbo egg inside. This house is ready to grow into something more. This house is full of icons of the forefathers. This house has endured more than enough. We create the constructs. They float. They grow. They form the base of everything. When did you last ponder the tangibility of things? The tactile sensibilities of worlds, known and unknown. You have been here before. Oh my gosh. This is a horror game. I can't. Am I sitting behind this utility box in middle school? Collected cubes. Okay. Oh hey, you're new. Oh. Less is more is less. It'll never be more. Settle for less. Put salt on it. More salt is better than less salt. More is less is more. More is less is less. It'll never be less. Settle for more. It'll never be perfect. So it's better to have more and less than less and more. More or less. It's funny. Wonderful meal of spinach and chicken nuggets drizzled with honey mustard. Once I attempted to manufacture bread. It ended up tasting like rocks, and I shared it with my flatmates. I think I forgot salt. Small grass, wonderful pumpkins. It's a whole forest down there. Weird fake plastic grass. We had tomato plants in our backyard once. This is some real looking grass. I first learned the word aubergine in 6th grade. More tiny trees. A space exists to manufacture constructs. The produce cultivated here serves to sustain the manufacturing process. We make all things, and there's heart in that. I don't have many anecdotes about corn. They're like the thing. These are like the things you pull up in Super Mario Bros. 2 in 1998 Nintendo Entertainment System. Big ol' leaves. Catch water really easily. Untextured. Tiny buried blobs. More pumpkins. Many fun plants here. My favorite are the corns. Many. Oh, I captured your essence. Constructs are the primeval elements of space. Without them, there wouldn't be things. Our job here is important. In attempting to thoroughly analyze the perplexities of the world, I quickly grew tired of it all. Now I'm content just to exist. This house has become habituated to this shabby planet. This house thinks you were good, son, real good, maybe even the best. This house has been dead for 35 years. This house accommodates up to 43 tunas. Constructs are funneled within and throughout into new forms, starting from nothing to becoming everything. Mass is created in the dimensional channels. This places the crucible of the physical world. Yes.
Cause I was here before.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to edit this. There are... We meet again, traveler. This world is industrial and all-purpose driven, creating everything. The one who came before you was interested in it. He did not stay here long. My correspondence with the Queen has endured. She is kind. Okay. Let's go up here, like this. Drawing the construct. Can you feel the abstraction of this space on your hollow bones, on your empty flesh? A constant deferral of meaning, tangible and intangible, coalesce into an imperceivable amalgam. The days have worn away. Our sacred birthplace. The Queen was the original construct. Hear from her. She welcomes all. She awaits. like a redstone diamond. Hello, little traveler. I sense no malice in your soul. Enter the construct tower if you desire. I'll return you to the hub. I hope you have enjoyed your time here. Before it began, there was nothing. Then a single construct formed, my being. Then I started making everything in the current present. Ages passed into the distant future. The houses, farms, shops, structures, beings, all sustain it. Continue making. Make by yourself and with those you hold dear. Cherish any true company you discover. And reflect upon your creations and everything they do. The heck? Looks like it fell, or it was never really put up. Mechanism. This place is weird. Thinking. This is a weird walking simulator. The heck? You owe a lot to the queen. Her constructs created everything. The farms there are nice. It ends. Patch, have you been here before? Hence, nothing remains except for our regrets. The constructs are cool to see. It must feel good to work there. Country code top level domain.
No.